How's it going, Taurus community? So, angels, ancestors, what is the introduction? What is the messages that are coming in? Has a lot to do with something. And this one is a something as well. Time doesn't need anything. Time just goes by. And this is something that Taurus is at odds ends with directly. Every time beginning new things, tomorrow you are always a new you. And you're not seeing this. You don't want to see it. You don't know how to see it. Again, in that new moon, full moon interpretation, we talk about how our inner world helps create our outer world. And to get to something, you have to start to surround yourself with it. You have to start to project it. You have to start giving it and also looking for it. It's like tuning in to a different station on the radio, finding that frequency of something else you want to dance to. Another something. Please don't get mad if the paths we choose are different. You're at odds ends with this, and you don't want to see it. Sometimes we need to go different ways from others because the time has expired. 5 cards. Oh, gee golly wilkers, Taurus. Here we go. Now we got every day. In the end, if it fails, just hope that tomorrow will be another good day. That's enough. Something we're at odds ends with. Something, yep. Forgive each other is a special thing. When we choose to go our way, we don't have to fuel it by anger, bitterness, and hate. Where is it that you really want to go? What is it that you really want to do? How do you want to build your wealth? When you get closer, the mountain looks higher than you think. Do you still have the same goal? Can you weather the climb? Can you believe in yourself? All right. I wonder how another world's alike. Sometime. So what this tells me is I have a person here who's stuck in the mud. Who's stuck in the mud and looking down a lot. They can't grasp the idea that there could be other things out there. Other things that are different. Even other tools that could help them get out of being stuck. Out of feeling like this is all I get in life. When the door of dreams opens, I don't hesitate to start the journey. What are you going to do? Can you walk through it? Can you be okay with yourself walking through it? Can you believe in yourself that you can make the steps to walk through it? All right, let's keep going. Ooh-wee, that's a lot. That is a lot. So let's go ahead and get started with the present. What is it that we need to know about the present moment, angels and ancestors? Well, this stuck in the mud and always feeling like you're having a bad day. It's something that you really feel like you're surrounded. with this Four of Needles here. And what I have is somebody who, it's either they're at odds ends with the choices they've been making for years, or they're at odds ends with choices that have been made for them at a younger time. And this is what pulls at your strength, is that something is not right here. You have the Tower moments, but you have them by yourself. You have them either by yourself or you have them against yourself. What I hear is a lot of questioning why this person feels like they're not good enough. Whatever their choices have led them to makes them feel like they're not good enough. You have a Queen of Candles and a Two of Potions here. This has to do with what has been taught when it comes to when you align with certain things, certain people, certain places. Queen of Candles, Queen of Wands is usually depicted as an older energy, like a teacher, a mentor, somebody who's weathered the seasons of life. And I have this person who's really high up on something, really high up on their opinion when it comes to things that this Taurus should be aligning with. Ooh. That almost sounds like somebody wants to live your life for you. When we have fallout, not feeling like you have a choice, not even finding fulfillment in the things that you have done. You're always the one to put yourself back together in a sense. Wheel of Fortune. Somehow, again, you only feel like your fortune is here in what surrounds you, what's in front of you, exactly what's behind you, what's been built above you, what's been built below you. But you're not happy in that foundation. I don't know what it is about this other that you need to forgive, though. But I know with this other energy, there's a lot of resentment towards them and feeling like they've had a lot of influence in either your days going bad or holding you back. You have a Nine of Presents. Nine of Presents on the Strength here, and on the, is it Four of Potions? Six of Potions. Alright, so definitely, like I said, this has to do with a mentor. This could have to do with the parent. This could have to do with the boss that you've known, an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent. This is somebody who's had a lot of opinion in your life. What it is and what you're grateful for and why you still do this, listen to them ever since this younger age, is because somehow you've seen how you've been able to gain a lot of stuff. A lot of gain through like material stuff. What is the last card? Ooh. The last card comes out of King of Candles in reverse. What I hear is you've been dancing to somebody else's song and dance. You've been the one who's been putting on a show willingly, but somehow subconsciously it wasn't willingly. Like you were saying yes, but inside you were really saying no. Somebody help me, somebody speak up for me, somebody stop this freaking roller coaster. That's what I get with that. Holy moly. That's a lot, Taurus. This is a lot. Oh my goodness, now I see why you're number one. Divine and universal energy. What needs to come out for the conclusion for the Taurus frequency? Alright, something that you're at odds ends with and you need to stop it. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what is happening around me, illuminating the dark spaces, the dark places in our inner home, in our sacred space. Sometimes it's at the expense of exploring why we're actually upset, why we're actually so irritable. How can we find joy as the biggest medicine? Well, when we start to explore those feelings around us, then we start to open our arms up to ourselves. Being able to embrace ourselves, being able to embrace having these emotions, feeling so strongly about things. That is how we find joy in that. There is many times that I am not having a great moment, but the rush of emotions that I feel behind some of this stuff, I'm just like, holy moly. It's because I care. It's because I care so much. This is why I have such a strong opinion. And it's not a bad thing to care. So something we need to see and stop being at odds ends with again. As I grow in my faith in the love of the universe, I allow the sense of inner peace to grow each day. Trusting that every situation that we face is not here to disempower us, but here to help us find ourselves in different ways. What is it? Do we need to find our strength, or even find the strength that we do have? Maybe it's not finding it. Maybe it's recognizing it. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out. And don't forget to thank your angels, ancestors, guides, as well as divine and universal energy for coming in and helping protect and guide all the positive messages here. And thank you so much. And I hope you have a most wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.